How are you guys doing? This is Ryan, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to make a video talking about why I actually invest in Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin. And this may surprise some people. A lot of people may not even know what Bitcoin Cash is. But in my opinion, I really think that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. And actually in 2017, Bitcoin Cash, ticker symbol BCH, forked off of Bitcoin Core, ticker symbol BTC. So they actually come from the same system, but Bitcoin Cash has done a much better job sticking to the actual white paper. A white paper is a business plan and kind of law for a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin Cash has stayed more true to that and has built better fundamentals for future real success and intrinsic value. So for this video, I'll be jumping deep in those details why I choose Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin. Let's jump into it. So the biggest problem I find with Bitcoin is that it's really just riding on brand value. It's actually a horrible payment system, and that's because it only uses a 1 megabyte block size. So at times you can have Bitcoin Core take 10, 20 minutes to complete a transaction and cost you over $50. You'll never buy a cup of coffee like that. It'll never be used as electronic cash in that way. So what did Bitcoin Cash do? They raised the block size to 8 megabytes, allowing people to transact money very fast and essentially for free anywhere in the world, and censorship resistance in a decentralized way, which is the mission behind cryptocurrency. To create value, you need real adoption. And this is what allowed Bitcoin to become so successful in the first place, is that it was getting real adoption. And it has been doing a very poor job in making itself useful in the economy. Instead, it's just riding on its brand value and calling itself a digital gold. I think over time this will change. I think people will want something useful, and that is getting more adoption and creating more demand, and will have greater upside potential in price. Which brings me to my next point. Bitcoin Cash is very depressed in price. Bitcoin Cash is trading for around $500 at the time of this recording. When its previous high, it was $3,000 a coin during the last bull market. We've already seen Bitcoin take off to over $40,000. And this is normal behavior in the cryptocurrency market. You have the major coin, Bitcoin, rise first, creating all types of euphoria. And then you have these big Bitcoin holders diversify into other coins. So from an investment standpoint right now, there's a lot more upside in Bitcoin Cash, as it could easily 5-7-fold during this crypto market bull run. And while I still think Bitcoin Core can go up in value, it doesn't have the same kind of upside in my opinion. And I think it will follow a previous trend during the last bull market in 2017. Bitcoin Core's market dominance fell all the way down to about 30% of the entire market. So Bitcoin Core was 30% of the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies. And then in the bear market, everyone put their money back into the safe haven coin, Bitcoin Core, which has the most brand value. But we're back in a bull market, so people are gonna diversify those holdings, and Bitcoin's dominance will fall, but it will still go up because alternative coins like Bitcoin Cash will rise much faster. And the next reason that I am investing in Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin Core is really the leader behind it, in a sense. The person that forced the merger is a man named Roger Ver. And if you don't know who Roger Ver is, he was one of the first investors in Bitcoin. And he was the first investor in Bitcoin startups. So he's invested tons of money into alternative coins. And one of the biggest reasons I like Roger Ver is because he is more of a purist when it comes to Austrian economics and this mission of voluntarism. He was already a millionaire before getting into Bitcoin, all the way back when it was beneath $1. And while most people today sell their Bitcoin to buy Lamborghinis, Roger Ver was selling his Lamborghinis to buy Bitcoin, because he is really rooted in Austrian economic thought. And he understands how a free society will lead to abundance of wealth and a more peaceful world that will fight less wars and produce more trade and raise the prosperity level of everyone. When Roger Ver saw back in 2017 that Bitcoin Core supporters did not care that transactions were not moving fast and were costing exorbitant fees for users, he pushed for this to change. And he's essentially dedicated his whole life into the adoption of people using cryptocurrencies, and specifically his coin, Bitcoin Cash. And he also owns Bitcoin.com. Yes, you heard that. Bitcoin.com is owned by the leader of Bitcoin Cash. And just like Roger Ver made Bitcoin Cash's block size increase to create more economic freedom and trade and instant transactions that are extremely cheap, Roger Ver will do everything else he can to create the adoption of this project, which is going to create real value. And Bitcoin Cash does have that Bitcoin brand, as it was derived from actual Bitcoin and stays much closer to Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper. So again, to recap, these 3 reasons why I'm investing in Bitcoin Cash is: 1, it's more useful as a currency, it's cheaper to use than Bitcoin, it's faster, and therefore will lead to more adoption. And the second reason I'm investing in a Bitcoin Cash is because it's more depressed in price. There's more upside potential, and I believe the project has better fundamentals. And then the third reason why I'm investing in a Bitcoin Cash is because the project has great leadership and it is founded in Austrian economics, which I'm a big fan of. I've read books from F.A. Hayek, Ludwig von Mises, Milton Friedman, Ron Paul, Murray Rothbard, people who really believe in a free society. And I just don't see the same kind of support coming from Bitcoin Core supporters. I think a lot of them don't really challenge the current economic thought in the world, and I think the world could use more of that. To study this further, I really suggest watching my video from last week where I talk about the real reasons why Bitcoin is going up. And when I say Bitcoin, in my heart, I really feel like I'm talking about Bitcoin Cash, but why the whole market's going up is because the system is fundamentally flawed the way it is, and why Austrian economics is and always has been the solution. So guys, please note, none of this is financial advice. These are just my thoughts and opinions about investing and what I do with my own portfolio. Please make sure to consult with a professional and take responsibility for your own risk and your own investment. If you've enjoyed this content, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and also tap that thumbs up button as it helps this video reach a broader audience and allow more people to learn about Bitcoin Cash and the value of cryptocurrency. If you guys want to follow me for daily uploads, I'll put my handle here, rgiffen89, and please let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section. What cryptocurrencies do you like? Have you ever looked at Bitcoin Cash? I think a lot of people haven't, so I wanted to bring more awareness to this project and give it some food for thought. So anyways, I'll see you guys in my next one.